Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Hi, my name is Erik Robeznieks. I'm the Assistant Director of Adaptive Sports and Fitness at the University of Michigan. We're a program that got started in 2019 and have quickly grown over the last 4 or 5 years to support competitive and recreational opportunities across a full spectrum of adaptive sports. Our mission is to increase awareness, knowledge, access, and participation for people with and without disabilities. And with that, we don't just focus on the competitive high-performance athletes within our program, but we look to all areas of our community to make sure that everyone has an equitable opportunity to find health and wellness and participate in sport. So with that, we do recreational programming in wheelchair basketball, wheelchair tennis, wheelchair rugby, and track and field. We have competitive teams for each of those programs. We're open to both community members and student athletes, as well as staff and other folks within the University of Michigan and Southeast Michigan community. We actively work with local public schools in integrating adaptive sport as part of their physical educational programming for all students with and without disabilities. We also work with local hospitals as part of our Prescription to Play program, where we seek to engage healthcare providers in promoting adaptive sports among the disability community. And in addition to that, we're involved in various other projects, really again going back to our mission of trying to increase opportunity and access across the board so that everyone has an opportunity to play sport.
So how many athletes do you have here competing at the para trials at this track and field?
Yeah, let me do a quick head count so I give you the right answer. We have Connor Pierce, that is University of Michigan student athlete, master's student in kinesiology, competing in various sprinting and jumping events. We have Madeline Gustafson, who just graduated from University of Michigan and is competing in her last meet as a University of Michigan athlete. Madeline Gustafson competes in the long jump and 200 meter, 100 meter. We have Maria Valle, who's a wheelchair track athlete that competes in a variety of wheelchair track distances and disciplines. We have Sam Grew that is competing in the high jump. Sam Grew is a defending gold medalist from the Tokyo Paralympics. We have Leo Merle, who's competing in the 1500 meter as an ambulatory athlete, and he is hoping to make his first Paralympic team for Paris. He is the defending gold medalist from the Pan American Games this past year. Then we also had an athlete that met the qualifying marks, but is here with us more so in spirit, not competing. Lauren Burnside, who is a athlete with a visual impairment that does sprinting events. And then we have 2 affiliate athletes with us in Simon Detmer and Margaret Baydon.
Awesome, we got a huge team.
Yeah.
And where do you guys usually do your track training for all events?
Yeah, our adaptive track and field program trains 5 days a week at the varsity I'll repeat that one. You can
the new track.
The University of Michigan Adaptive Track and Field team trains 5 days a week at the University of Michigan Track and Field Stadium. It's the NCAA varsity facility that we have on campus. We have both a stellar and nation-leading indoor and outdoor facility that they have the pleasure of training at all throughout the year under leadership of our head coach, Calvin Sullins.
Okay.
And then they also train multiple times per week for strength and conditioning to supplement their track and field workouts. And they train in the Varsity Performance Center or the Weightlifting Center, as well as part of the NCAA kind of South Athletic Campus at University of Michigan, under leadership from our strength and conditioning head coach for adaptive sports and fitness. And then they supplement all of their training as well with a little bit of sports psychology, some nutrition, and some other support services that we're grateful that we can provide for the athletes in our program.
That's great. Now, are all these student athletes, are all of them currently going to school?
Yeah, all the athletes I mentioned are student athletes at the University of Michigan. And we have several others that didn't quite hit the marks this year, but will hopefully hit marks in future years to get to para-nationals or para-trials and and what have you. But overall, the team is growing substantially. We're at about 10 athletes right now that are student athletes, and then we have several affiliate athletes that train with us as well.
And I heard this when I went down to Parapan, the NCAA, and you guys have a para division. So when did NCAA start their para division?
Yeah, this is all part of the Parasport Inclusion Project between the NCAA and the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee. We've had people on our team and staff that have been involved in various committees and parts of this process, and it's been a long time in the making. Wheelchair track, I believe, first started or appeared on the collegiate scene at University of Illinois, I believe in 1961, somewhere thereabouts. So it's been a long time in the making to have this recognition and have that platform at the NCAA stage. And this really all started last year with the first ever collegiate wheelchair track national championships hosted as part of Drake Relays, one of the premier track and field meets that happens in the country in the collegiate scene. And this year it was then even further promoted to be showcased as the wheelchair track national championships at NCAA Nationals. And this is the first time in history that the NCAA National Championships included wheelchair track. So it was a huge moment for the disability community, I think nationwide, for wheelchair track, for adaptive sports, for collegiate adaptive sports. And it was truly an honor to have one of our University of Michigan athletes that qualified for the NCAA National Championships, Maria Valle. So she will definitely be going down in the history books, not just in our program, but I think in collegiate wheelchair track across the board.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks for all that info. And to give Michigan credit, the leader and the best, definitely leading the way on some para sports. So thank you for helping with that program. And once again, another great opportunity for young people with adaptive sports. And, like you said, you even let people from the community come and join. So it's an all-inclusive deal. So thank you for doing that. And we'll get the word out with this video. More people will definitely know about it.
Fantastic. Go Blue.
Definitely.